everybody, Unicorns Rule AJ here, and today, anyway, I'm gonna do a Sky High commentary because I kind of want to play Sky High. So, and just to earn prizes. So I'm just gonna talk because I feel like talking. So the holidays we're still in the holiday-ish season, even though they sorry, sorry, it's just even though some of them them yeah, you know what I mean. Um so on the 26th is the first day of Kwanzaa. So yeah. So anyway, yes. So on the 20 I'm gonna sorry. The 24th was actually a very interesting night for me. Like the night of the 24th of December was actually a very interesting night for me. It was like 2 nights ago from the day I'm recording this. Um, it was really interesting because we had like our friends and our, a few of our friends and part of their family come over because so it was already kind of different from what I was used to because normally I go to my grandmother's house and we have big family dinner, so it was really different, so it was a good different. And so basically it was so there were nine of us, nine of nine other friends, no, eight other, no, there were nine people total, not people, but nine kids. There were nine kids total. And so basically my sister, because okay, so there were basically so there were both boys and girls. So the girls outnumbered the boys. That's kind of a factor in the story, and it's kind of so it started as a pillow fight, which I did not start. It was in my sister's room. And so me and two of my friends went in, and both of my sisters were kind of, and one of my sister's friends they were they were kind of screaming and stuff because if I knew it was a pillow, because it's a pillow fight, so I'm just I knew that it was screaming because of that. If when I found out it was a pillow fight, because I knew they were playing, so my sister was obviously screaming too. So basically, so yeah, that happened. And then so me and my friends were oh, let's try to scare them. And then it turned into more of a pillow fight. Obviously, I know it was already a pillow fight, but we decided to join in. And then it became boys against girls when it was three to five. And then all the girls kind of fled to my room, and we tried to keep the guys out, and it became a full-on war where my room became the girls' base, while my sister's room became the guys' base. And we started getting this lock. My door, it's supposed to only have one door open, but both of them do. It's kind of confusing. So the lock wouldn't really lock, obviously. You could still enter even if it was locked. And so we made a lock out of it, which started with just rubber bands and duct tape headband and a sweater. That's how it started. So then obviously the guys tried to break in and stuff, and then dinner came, and then not everybody wanted to play, but I wanted to play. So I said, let's try to make the teams a little bit more even. So we counted, and we found out that there were 9 of us. And then I was okay, one person will have an extra one team will have an extra player. And we decided that extra player, with the 5th person on one team, would be my youngest sister because she's because of her age. And so yeah, so we try to do it fairly even. And then so it was my sister with so it was one of my sisters with the 3 boys, and then the rest of us. And the bases were, I had my room as my base, and my sister had her room as her base. So there was that. And then my sister's friend wanted to switch, so she did. ooh, we have an old hood. I'm just gonna keep it because, um, so that happened, and so after that, it became more of my two friends and I with my youngest sister. And in, oh great. Oh wait, does that show? Oh sorry, I just got like a text kind of. I just got a text since I'm recording on my computer. So I kind of like died. I'm sorry. Um I'm wearing my headphones, so there's that. So I'm just gonna like record this all the way and like if I'm gonna record again if like anything happens. So yeah, so basically that happened, and so then we had a little bit of a decorating thing. Like we had our dessert, but before first we decorated like a cookie and like had a dessert, and then like there I realized my sister, because my sister is on like the first floor. My sister's room is on the first floor. It's a two-story house. And she has like a glass. She kind of has glass doors that could go outside, but they don't. But like we don't open them. It's kind of a long story there. But so yeah, and I realized that is bad security. Like you could very easily spy on them if they don't spot you, because obviously I'm pretty sure they would, because like it has blinds over, you could put the blinds over, so I'm like obviously they would have put the blinds if they knew. So I'm like, I have an idea, a very good idea. And then like afterwards we kind of like decided that whoever like gets their entire team into the opponent's base would kind of win. So that like basically completely happened. So that like happened, and like I pretended to switch teams, and I'm like, because like I pretended to switch teams. It was kind of weird. But like but anyway, but before that, we kind of like upped our lock system, and it was really complicated. Like it had a sweater, it had like four rubber band, like four hair elastics. It had a duct tape headband, a sweater, like a tank top, and like a lock, like because like at school I have to have a PE lock, so it's like a lock with the combination that only I knew, and I was like this yeah. And like honestly, like I could get really like if I got mad, like if I didn't want a few people in my room, I would be like, get out of my room. And, like I will keep them out. Like I'm already kind of like not very strong, but like I could barely keep out like the oldest guy, and like and that's weird because like most of them are like I could barely keep, like I could on my own I could barely keep them out. Like I would push on the doors, and I would like barely keep them out. But anyway, I switched to the team, and then I'm like, you guys have very bad security, and so like I pretended even though I didn't, and I was like um so basically there was like, so their lock was like only headbands, no, rubber bands and sweaters, and I'm like, you do, and then I like literally undid their lock, because like you could open their lock, could open their door, because like rubber bands are stretchy. So I'm like, you can't close the door on me because I'm in the middle. And I literally like undid their lock. I like took the things off of the handle. I'm like, you guys have a horrible security system. I'm like, here I'm gonna like switch teams, and then I was like, I'm just gonna, because like I was pretending to switch teams so I can get my entire team in their base. And so and so I did get my entire team in their base. And afterwards, like so yeah, afterwards, like we kind of had another round while one of my sisters and her friend um started singing, like the other guys like decided to come in, and I'm like, yeah, because either way they won't be able to win. So when they so apparently like we didn't know that my sister and her friend weren't playing anymore, but either way we let them in, um and like and so then afterwards when like some of them had to go, we were like, okay, we're gonna like literally go. Ooh, spiked hair. Keep. Like, we're gonna go. And we're gonna go and we're gonna take over their base. So that's kind of like exactly what happened. So we kind of won twice, and I'm like, I have plans. So yeah. And then the next day, like, I had a really great day yesterday. So on the 25th, yesterday, on the day that I'm recording this, I was like, I had a really good day because like I got exactly what I've been like wanting. Like I got like but like on the 24th. But here's what's creepy also. So I've been wanting like a microscope for like months, and then I got two microscopes of like literally this like same brands. It's just one microscope came in of said 52 with a higher magnification than the other, but it's like the same type of microscope, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, you know what's creepier? I actually dreamed that I would get 3 microscopes, but technically it would have been 2, because like 2 microscopes were literally the same exact ones, and then the third was like a kind of like the tiny, like, was in the shape of a tiny gold locket. So technically 2, yes. So I'm like, that's really creepy. And then I also like got the 3 Doodler 2.0, which is like that 3D printing pen, which I thought was like really cool because I wanted the first version since like 4th grade. I'm like, I've been wanting this, and I'm like, and then I was like, really? You didn't really say. I'm like, I've been wanting this since 4th grade. I'm like, so there's that. So yeah. And so there was that kind of. And I also got like an art, like a set of something that I had, because like a pair. So yeah. And I also got Lego. So like when I found out that and I also got like a Lego that I already had. So when I found out that I had that Lego set, I'm like, oh my god, this is too funny, because like that was like 3 things I already had. I'm like, oh my god, that's like really really funny. So like I laughed because that was like really funny. So yeah, I had a really good day and stuff. Cause like honestly, I'd rather get cause like honestly in general, I'd rather get things that are like that I really want, but I'd rather get things I really want and like get like 3 of those, like 30 things I like really want, rather than like get like 10 things that like that I'm not really too fond of. Like I'd rather, cause like honestly, cause like when you have something that you really want, when you get something that you've been wanting and you like love a lot, you're gonna think that whatever you get still, like you're gonna think that you already have too much, kind of. That's kind of how I feel. So there's that. So it's kind of cool. So yeah, I'm just playing a Sky High commentary because I just felt like it. There's that. So yeah. Ooh, the 3-coiner. I feel like the 3-coiner is, like that 3-coin thing is kind of special for some reason. So yeah. Awkward silence. I'm kind of awkward, I feel like. So yeah, I kind of like want to do a bunch of things I see other YouTubers do, like mail times and stuff. But yeah, you get it. Have to have like mail to actually do a mail time, but oh well, it's fine. Um, if you guys like ever want to send me like jamagrams, like I'm totally fine with that. But like you don't have to give me like all your best stuff. If you ever try to like jamagram me, like you can like do whatever you want with the jamagram. Like you can like say what you want, like do whatever, like basically, because it is you sending the jamagram. But you don't have to give me like you don't have to give me like a spike or a headdress or something. Like because like I could get like I would be super thankful if anybody like ever did. But yeah. Ooh, a turkey hat. Okay. So yeah, I'm just saying that you don't have, so yeah. So thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye guys.